Yeah, so guys, like, I just wanted to make a short video, just talking about, like, just life in general, man. Like, so I'm 28, and like, I just had my second child, so I've got two girls now, and like, I'll be honest, man, like, I got a pretty standard average job. Like, I'll be honest, probably below average, really. Like, it's not even like a really like an office job, it's like a physical sort of like slash retail job. So if you're in like America or something, it's probably like a Trader Joe's or something like that. I don't know, but like the timber side of it, so like driving forklifts and that sort of thing, pretty shit, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, it's not a bad job, but like, it's pretty average. Like, pretty dead end too, not gonna lie. I'm pretty good at it, been doing it for a while. So like I said, I'm 28, and we basically got back from Perth, Australia last year. Like, it's been about a year now back in New Zealand, and yeah, like I'm glad to be back in New Zealand. Like, there's a lot of things I love about New Zealand, but like, money's just hard here, bills hard, like gas prices hard, like expensive. It's just hard to make it work. Like, and like I said, I just had my second child, so it's like, I'm starting to really feel it now. And 28 years old, man, like, all I'm thinking about is I need to make way more money, and like having two children as well. It's like, do I sacrifice a little bit of their youth and actually like try and go for something, or like, just accept my fate? Like, because originally we wanted to move to Perth and like work there but my partner has a great job. She's like a daycare teacher, so in Perth, making big money doing that. And then when we moved to Perth, I was actually working like a regular job, like, but way like just better money, better hours, like, and like I said, things are a little bit cheaper over there. Like, it's doable. Like, and then like come back to here, same sort of situation, but things are just way more expensive. Like, I'd love to live. I'd retire in New Zealand. Like, I love it here, but like, I'm still young enough to like, I really just want to go for it. So yeah, originally we wanted to move there and like I'll work in the mines or whatever. But it was really the part of Perth we were in was quite dangerous. There was a lot of crime. Like, I was actually pretty shocked to see it, to be honest with you. Like, because I come from like a crappy part of New Zealand. With like crime and stuff like that. And then when I went to Perth, it was just insane, man. But obviously there's nice places in Perth too. Yeah, like, do I just go for it, or like, because originally had my partner there, and then like the house we were in was pretty shitty. Holes everywhere. The previous tenants did not look after it. It was a pretty crappy situation. No heat pump, so it was pretty miserable, not gonna lie. But we needed a house, and there was no other vacant rentals. There was, but the competition for them was just insane. So like, it was like we were just tossing up the options, like come back to New Zealand. So we ultimately decided to have another baby and come back to New Zealand. Yeah, I know, financially responsible, right? But like, we did that, and now I'm like, do I still try and go get a job working in the mines? Like, because I probably could, like, if I saved up a bit of money and like, flew over there and stayed with my mate again, and then, did my tickets and that sort of thing. Because I don't know what it is, man, but like, life being stagnant as a man is miserable. Like, even if you've got all your basics of food, water, shelter, like, without growth, it's just miserable. Like, you need something constantly driving you, like, and that's why, like, I'm into fitness. Like, I do like lifting, like I like lifting and bodybuilding, like, predominantly. Like, I do a little bit of, like, I was doing jiu-jitsu and MMA for a bit, like, and that was awesome. Like, it's good for a young man to train and like learn some skills and that sort of thing. But honestly, like I sunk a lot of time into that and fitness in general, and did nothing with it. Like so, you know, it's one of those like active procrastination sort of things where you kind of convince yourself that something will come from it, which it kind of does, but financially, not really. Like, um, yeah, like a lot of fighter life is just broke life. Like, um, it's good for you physically and mentally. Like, don't get me wrong, but like to make a career out of it is just insanely difficult. Like, not to say that it can't be done, but like, you have to be like the upper echelon cream of the crop, like insane. Like, and even if you do make it to like the highest level, but regardless, like, I wasted a lot of time. Like, and when you're young, you feel like you have all the time in the world. This video is pretty much a video for like dudes who are like 18, 19, 20, around the young 20s, man, because I'm 28. Like, I get after it, man. Get after it. Don't waste your time. Like, don't think that you're going to have all this infinite time. Maybe it's coming from me like this now because I have, 2 kids and stuff like that. But like, I always thought that like I would do something else, like something more meaningful. Like, but I guess I kind of just threw it in the back of my mind, and then, 28 is like young, but it's not really. Like, it's you feel older. Like you like physically in your body. Like I trained pretty hard for like a skinny little white dude. Like I was like pretty much trying to like get jacked as fuck, and also do MMA and jiu-jitsu like pretty much 4 or 5 times a week. Like, and I was pretty jacked. Like, I wasn't like bodybuilder jacked, but like I was getting big and strong. Like I was trying to squat heaps and like all that stuff, and like it takes a toll on the body. Like, but like you feel older as in like maturity, which obviously makes sense. Like, you want to make money. Like, there's all these things you're missing out on. Like when you're in your young 20s, like there's a lot of like I was envious. I still am of people who know what they're striving for and keep going for it, and like, they never compromise on their goals. Like, because I don't know if it's because I have ADHD or whatever the hell it is, but I just can't see I can see things that I want to do, and like I get a little bit of interest in them, and then my interest just dies off for it, and then I always feel like I'm pursuing the wrong thing, like, or like I'm going down the wrong path, or I'm gonna waste my time and I'm gonna be unhappy, and it's probably a bad thing, but like it's that paralysis by analysis sort of thing, if you're a person who knows, like, has a pretty good idea of which way they want to go in life, like, I'm envious of that. Like, it's having agency over and control over yourself isn't always a great thing. Like, you'll notice there's a lot of people out there that like they don't want to, they shouldn't have control over every aspect of their life. Like, they're incompetent in their decision making and agency. Like, I can admit that I'm probably a little bit like that. Like, I don't like to relinquish total control over to somebody else to dictate what I do with my stuff, like with my time. But like, it's more of like, it's sort of like with Netflix or whatever. You're watching like thousands of options. Oh, which one should I watch? I don't end up watching anything. I sit there and fucking view the dashboard for like 30 minutes. Like, it happens all the time. I don't know, man. Like, it's that's why I'm at like a bit of a crossroads, like with like career and life and all that sort of stuff. Like, some people grow up with their parents or their father, and like, they learn their skill and their trade, and like whether or not it was destined, or it was more of like a nurturing thing, they went down that path, and it gave them that foundation. Like, so you kind of always know, like, it could be nurture over nature or nature over nurture a little bit. Like, they have that inclination to gravitate towards that sort of thing that, their father had or their whatever. But like, when I didn't grow up with my dad around, like, it was kind of like left to my own devices. So I worked a bunch of random jobs, like, and none of them really like kind of sat with me right. And I think it's honestly like, I'll be honest, it's a bit of a main character thing, eh? Like, I always just feel like I'm meant to be doing something more and more and more aligned with like something special, rather than I can work a regular job and make regular money and like all that sort of thing. But on the other hand, man, like being busy, like making money, like if I'm not working, like, and I'll play the game, like working out, I like working out, I like working on the physique, like being in shape, like I do feel good doing that. And if I could do that for a job, fucking absolutely, like I would do that for a job, like, but I don't know if they'll necessarily make me happy, but like it's definitely like beneficial for me mentally, like. But like I said, these people who know exactly what they're going for, nothing but envy for the envy of that, because it's so powerful. I think there's a lot of people out there like that too. They don't really know which direction they should be, heading towards. It's a lot, like, and like I said, I'm 28, man. But I like being busy. I like working. Like, so I've had this second child, and like I've had a few days off work, and it's like I'm just so bored. Like I'm not at work right now, bored. Nothing to do. Just sitting around, eating, playing the game, looking at Facebook, looking at Insta, like, or things like that. Bored, man. Like training, like training's fun. Like that side of it's cool because I actually feel like I'm making an impact. But I've been training bodybuilding and like weightlifting and stuff for like 10 years now, like, so it's it's not like it's just a habit for me now, like, and it's good because it's a goal, you're progressing towards a goal, like. But like on the other side of it, it's like that's 10 years of like pretty much like zero progression really in the professional context. Like I don't have any like qualifications or certifications or anything, like. And then like because of the whole fitness thing, I was thinking about doing like PT and that sort of thing, but most PTs are talking me out of it. Like I guess I could kind of do it as a side gig sort of thing, like, but that's what I mean about the whole direction thing. So work my regular job, PT on the side, make extra money, or do I like, try and go work in the mines and like make a decent salary, work hard for a few years, save up a bunch of money, get some assets and stuff, because that will keep me real busy. And like it's a fast track way to make money, like. And then obviously I'll miss my kids growing up a little bit, like, which would bum me out a little bit, like, obviously. But I mean, my newest one's literally just born, so she's not going to remember much. And like my 4-year-old, like, it's not like I'm not going to see everything, like see nothing. So it's not like it's like the end of the world, but yeah, man, it's so tough. Like, I don't know, like, but if you're young, man, like, and you kind of know what you want to do, like, or you're headed towards the direction, my advice would be just stick it out and get the qualification or whatever, but like get the skills, and do it for a bit. Like I've worked a lot of jobs, man, like, and sometimes when you work with people, you see that 50-year-old dude who did nothing, man, like, and you're just like, fuck, like, as a 28-year-old now I'm looking at that like, god damn, bro, like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to fucking be like that old and busted, like still doing it in the trenches, bro, in the rain, like, fuck that, and living this unhealthy lifestyle and stuff, man. Like that's not what you want. Like if you can do any job that like is inclined with like your like what you want, like, and your personality and your skill set, if you find that, that's so special, and don't neglect it. Don't neglect that. Because you end up working like a regular job, like, and it's like you can do it, but it's soul crushing. Anyway, just thought I'd have a bit of a rant. Like, like I said, I'm just bored. About to pick up my daughter, so be very noisy in a moment. Just having a yap anyway.